Hello, 'tis I, your very handsome host. so, as you can see, it's Saturday and it's a bit after 2 p.m. So it's that one D&D game. So, who here remembers what happened in the last session?
Talking to chat or are you talking to us? Because I write
You,
things
players.
down.
Yes, you, the party.
Yeah,
Right, so, from what I remember last session, we found a dwarf who's not allowed in the school zone. I researched in the library about runes and about the egg that I found. And then we got a quest to go over to a certain fisherman to get details on the obsidian skull that we're trying to find, only to realize that where he was now replaced by a looking object that you have to make a religion check to figure out, apparently, which is sketchy. And then I, stupidly, decided to dive into the whale alone and found our definitely dead captain, who was definitely dead. And then once I got pulled out, I am now
Dead.
kind of dead, maybe not, probably dead.
Yeah, you are dead, the
Not now.
captain's dead, the poison witch is dead. Um,
They're all
Oh,
there.
what's dead?
oh yeah, the poison
Yes.
witch also
I'm
died.
going to
I remember.
Oh, I figured that. I
Yeah.
figured they just melted or had a heart attack off screen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they were in that dry whale room, like eating sandwiches or something. I don't remember what happened. Weren't
Well, the stupid captain went into the whale and was just eating and was just sitting there. I think the wizard was just on the ship, if I recall correctly.
oh,
Yeah. So they just melted away at some point because they were made of acid or something.
you know what? I'll just say that you saw the the wizard eating sandwiches in the same room. I'll just say that that happened because that ties up the loose end well enough. Uh,
Fair.
Yeah, okay.
I remember that my rod, the metal rod that I got, I think grew more powerful after a ritual with a tree. I remember that.
Oh yeah, I connected with a stupid tree. I didn't say that, I'm a druid. Sorry, tree.
all right.
Okay, quick question on this me being dead part. Is this the death where I have to reroll, where I have to get a new character sheet, or is this just my character's undead?
You're undead.
how long was he in the whale? Like for us?
Yeah, because the captain was there for like 3 weeks for him.
Well, when he entered the the rope, just kind of disappeared for you. Like it turned into a ghost rope.
Interesting.
Yeah, that might have been a big red flag. That might have been a red flag.
Like the rope's gone, or is it like made of same stuff as?
Oh yeah, the rope is gone. I mean, your new captain is still here, but your rope isn't.
To reiterate, my rope isn't, since that was the one I used. You still have your stupid rope. Mine is gone.
Yep.
That's 30 feet of rope. That's 50 feet of rope I'm never getting back. Okay.
I really hope that the other party member that we are expecting to come uh, can join, because that will be interesting.
Yeah.
Given that we have an undead party member.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. They know that you are like they know that there were 3 deaths, but they don't know what happened other than that there were 3 deaths. That's that's all I told them. Right? Anyway, so
Also, when Hive, I do also remember that when Hive's character appeared, he immediately started to get ominous chantings the moment he rose on the ship.
That sounds nothing like me, but I totally did it anyway. It's fun. By the
okay.
way, my character will certainly try his hardest to make you guys think that all of this, including him being undead, is just one big prank.
Probably. Also, you touched the egg, and that thing was glowing and also starting to crack. That's what
I
we're
feel
gonna.
like that's more of a problem for you than it is for me.
Yeah, probably. You have to deal with the long leg or long winged beast that comes out of it.
I just
So
want to say that
no, say it.
no, it's fine. It's for when we actually are in the game.
You are.
Okay, great. I am. While the egg is glowing and the door is slammed shut, I'm going to be using thaumaturgy to keep that door closed as long as I can while the egg is hatching.
The cracks spread over the egg's surface, and until you begin to see one crack begins to widen. The other cracks almost crawl toward it. Not that the cracks are lengthening, growing longer, but rather that the cracks are changing their position on the surface so that they can meld with this crack. Right? The crack is increasing in size, increasing, until eventually it almost you see the crack begins to glow with blue light as you begins to open, so that you can see the inside of the egg. You see that some appendages begin to reach out of the egg. They are a blue color, same as the energy and the runes that come from the egg, but they also are.
Helpin!
Hey, they're there. Oh, oh, they're there. But these tentacles also they're striped with black. There are, and you can't really tell how many of them have exited the crack because their form shifts like smoke. It's as if these tentacles are, well, made of smoke, and they can't quite hold themselves together.
Ah, he has his father's tentacles, shadows. Okay, little guy. Let's see what you look like. And I check to see if he has longer wings or longer legs.
Eventually, the tentacles force the egg open, and it splits in half like a melon. You hear a loud cracking sound a as if it's as if a log is being torn in half. And the creature is fully revealed. It appears to be.
The egg.
Pardon?
Pretty smallish.
Well, the creature appears to be somewhat draconic.
I accidentally disconnected for a second there. Sorry. After the egg is like no big. The creature that got out of the egg is like no bigger than a football, right?
If it spreads out its tentacles, it could probably wrap them around you, but its body, yes, is smaller than the football.
Okay. That's good.
I try to open the door. That place.
You feel some force, like some kind of suction or wind is preventing you from getting in.
You will not
Can I
be ruining.
Can I beat the door till it's open? Can I break the door?
What are you going to use to beat on the door?
I don't know. My dagger, I guess.
You're going to beat a door with a dagger. Do a strength check.
Nice. Let's see.
Yen, do wisdom check.
$18.
11. God.
The door opens.
I look towards the young-looking human. Well, basically hatched. The egg is hatched at this point, right? Or did they break in during hatching?
It's open and it's kind of just looks at you.
The creature looks at me.
Yes.
Great.
I mean,
kneel down. I kneel down and I try to like sort of pet it, type thing.
You pet it and it feels. I mean, it. You find that instead of having rough scales as you expected, it instead has these kind of. It has like these very fine spines that feel almost soft if you rub them in one direction.
Interesting. They're going to make a fine companion. I think I'll call you Orphe.
What the fuck is going on? Rail says from the back as he sees this.
I just look up, look at the now intruding rogue and say, you should not have gotten involved. And I will attempt to, let's see. Oh yeah. Shalak, my weapon's now magical. And I will now walk menacingly towards the stupid rogue.
I suppose I take a battle stance.
Lot of this definitely escalated quicker than I intended. But yeah, no, this is definitely kind of happening. I would like to use my now magical staff to shove them out of the door. This is going to be happening now.
Hmm.
Do I roll to attack, or is it like a
Or is
wisdom
it
versus
like a
strength thing?
contested? Is it like a contested thing? I don't know. Maybe.
Contested
Okay.
strength.
Can
Contested.
I use wisdom since I'm using Shalag on my weapon?
Shillelagh, and yes, you may.
Fine. Okay, sure. 11 again. What'd you roll?
Okay. Hold on.
3.
I need to roll again because my dice fail.
Reasonable.
I lost either way. My character is not very strong, and he rolled a 4.
Ha 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 ha. I look down to Orpheum saying, "This is what violence looks like. We're going to be doing a lot of it together soon." And then I slam the door closed with Thaumaturgy again.
Fuck! as the door closes.
Rael, you're not too disappointed to have left that room. After all, you were shoved out by some dark, shadowy demon who, the last time you saw him, he was just shadowy, but at this point he's grown a multitude of curling tentacles that sprout from his shoulder blades.
I turn to Pan and go like, "Did you fucking see that?"
I respond with, I think we should lock the door.
You think so?
The door doesn't lock from the inside.
I think we should board up the door.
My character would like to pick up the creature that came out of the egg.
It was you can't. It's kinda
Like
floating.
spiky everywhere.
No, it's kind of floating. You can't really pick it up.
And it follow me?
You move around, and it does follow you.
Which height is it? Is it like near my waist or near my head?
It's okay. Well, it appears to be floating about 3 feet in front of your face.
Oh, nice. If it's going to be following me, I walk over and open the door, again with Thaumaturgy, so it flies open before I get to it. And I walk out and say, "Okay, so the fisherman wasn't in the whale, so I think it'll be a good idea to explore it further. How about you all follow me back in there, and we can go and see if the captain is really dead."
Who are you talking to? Sorry.
All of you, I'm looking towards the remaining 2 people alive, and I'm gesturing to get into the whale, which I'm...
I'll be right back.
We know he's Jin. DM.
Well, okay, so yes, but also no. Well, yes, you would know it's Jin, because you can connect the fact that he went into the whale and this came out of the whale. However, you don't think he's... Well, you're under the impression that whatever kind of magics was inside that whale has taken over Jin. Because he didn't look like this before.
Mm-hmm.
And
You call my character Jin to his face, he's gonna slap you.
What's his name? Is it Yif? Do you want me to call him
Yin!
Yif? Okay, Yif. Okay.
Sorry. Sorry. I forgot. I just went with the closest that I could remember.
Also, if you make one Yang reference, my character will literally murder you.
All right, so you want us to go where? Like keep on curse? Like we were originally?
I have no idea what
You
you're
just-
talking about. I just simply want you to help me find this fisherman that we apparently are so interested in. And I think the best course of action is to look for him inside the whale. Now he will kindly join me.
I mean, if this happened because you entered that whale, we are not going in. The rope that was holding you fucking disappeared. And then you come out like this.
It's simple, just don't touch anything and I'll guarantee you'll be fine.
How are you so sure?
Because I can definitely promise you that this definitely wouldn't have happened if I didn't go snooping around.
That sounds like a you problem.
This demon wants to take you to the place where it was created so that he can take over your bodies as well. He doesn't want you to touch anything because then you'll have a handhold, a spot so that you can grab on and quickly hippity hop out of there. If you don't poke around, then you'll have no hold on the walls of this creature that you'll be entering.
That is exactly how my character hears this situation as.
Seeing as your captain, I believe this is an order, so let's go into the whale now.
I mean, you're confused because it's not your own voice telling you your thoughts in your head. Like it's very clearly something else that's trying to do your thought process for you, and
Like, I rationalize this as every time my character has an objection to this, like thinking this may not be a bad idea, just another voice just reassures him, like, instantly.
How do we know you're not leading us to a death trap?
I made it out of there, didn't you?
Yeah, but you look fucking messed up!
This can be very deceiving. You know that for a fact.
So, is he talking to both of us or just?
I was talking to both of you at the beginning, but every single time Rael asks a question, I'm looking directly at them.
Is he in the, still in the room?
I'm on about the main deck of the ship because I rocked out of the room with the flying bird thing.
I stay in the room.
If you go and get close to that door, the door will shut. I can guarantee you that. Magic is fucking amazing. Now, I think we should all just start heading towards the whale. I say while I have one, my magical weapon, and two, my gun in my hand, because this is going to be happening one way or another.
I'm gonna pretend that you said all of that out loud as your character. Even
I
if it
said
was
this
not
is
yours.
happening one way or another in character, but I definitely do have my gun in my hand and my magical weapon over my shoulder, looking at you and nudging towards the whale.
So I guess we don't have another option against this thing. What do you think? And I look
I
at
thought you all
Pan
wanted to
Pan.
be adventurers. Let's go on an adventure, shall we?
I don't know about this.
Me neither.
Or
That wasn't a question. That was an order. Let's go.
Fucking shit. And Rail's just gonna start reluctantly stomp towards the whale.
I really want to.
You sure are talking big for someone in crusading distance.
What?
Sure are talking like I cannot shoot people. I got to shoot a lot of people. Look towards Pan Pan, who, as far as I know, hasn't moved a bit. And I point the gun towards him. Let's go.
Oh. I walk to the whale.
Perfect. I would like to stay. I'd like to stay on the ship a little bit, waiting until they get a little bit closer to the whale, and then dive in as they try and get into the whale.
I'm on top of the whale.
I said in, not on, and I point my gun towards him again.
I respond with, "What do you mean in? I don't know where it is."
I would like to shoot the small dwarf.
Alright.
Let's see if you can actually shoot him.
How far away are you?
Point I would be on at this point he would have been on top of the whale and I would have been on the boat. So how far away is the whale from the boat?
Like, the whale's like 5 feet away, so you'd be like 15 feet away from the dwarf.
My gun has a range of at least 50 feet. So I
No,
would have to
it's
shoot
not
this
about
small-
how far it can be accurate from, it's just that you hit. You're close enough that
I hit?
You're close enough that yes, you hit.
Oh, how fun. Okay, so I deal about 5 damage to your
It's-
stupid dwarf. That was a warning. Won't happen again now, will it? As I usher him towards the whale, towards the inside of the whale.
Still don't know where it is.
Not make me shoot your character again, dude.
Tell me where the entrance is.
On the bottom, obviously.
Okay. And I look.
Mark down the 5 damage that I did to your character, right, Kyle?
I guess I go the other side of the whale.
I follow him. I think he slides over the whale. I'm guessing he's sliding down or over the whale. I go into the water and wait by the entrance, actually, since I would have no idea where he would be going after that other than inside the entrance. I've thoroughly threatened him. Would I have to roll intimidation after shooting him to threaten him?
Uh. I mean. No. I mean, okay. Pan, do you feel intimidated?
Uh, not really.
In
I
that
just
case,
shot me with a brightly colored gun, so not really.
it hurts. It hurts a lot.
You're getting shot by a pumpkin. I want you to realize that.
And I guess, yeah.
By the way, what is Rail doing while I'm actively shooting her friend? Oh, not really friend, just random stranger she picked up on the street when I asked her to go get stupid fish bait.
He's been like by the side of you, and when you like dived into the water, he also dived into the water.
Interesting. Is Pan going towards the entrance of the whale? Or does my character notice him not there?
I so I go down there to take a look, but not
Great.
go into the whale.
I usher them into the whale with as much power I can possibly have. I will try and get them into the whale. Have to roll something to force them into the whale, or are they going like willingly?
Are they going willingly? Are you?
I'm not going on
No.
front. That's the only thing.
I'm not going in front because I have to make sure that you all go into the whale.
Kind of assumed I'm in front since he shot me.
Yeah, that's obviously going on. I'm in the back, ushering them into the whale. Is
And I guess I'm in the middle.
Real quick, DM, is my pet still on the boat, or is he just following me into the whale?
I mean, you don't. He's kind of like wrapped around you. Don't forget, it's squid shaped.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I know it was a bird egg, but you got a squid out of a bird egg.
I understand that. I think it's cooler. It can float anyway, so I don't really care.
Well,
Yes,
it was
a magic-
marked with
yes.
magical runes.
You got a magic squid out of a bird egg. That's okay.
And that's what makes it magic.
Yes.
Okay, we're on the whale. What do we see?
It looks the same as it did before.
I take it.
The whale's flesh is cold and greasy. You have to push in order to force down deeper into the whale. You have to push to keep the walls separated. You know, the walls of the whale's insides.
I take my dagger out to like get a better hold grip.
You find that you cannot penetrate the whale's guts. Yeah, you
The
cannot.
character just thinks he's trying to attack the whale, and I'm just going, do you really think that would work?
You you push your dagger in, and you see that it does. You can push it rather far in, but it stretches and does not break.
Fuck, that was my only option. You slightly hear real mother.
Don't quite understand what we are dealing with here, do you? That'll make things much easier. Let's go.
As they go further,
You travel further into the whale, and you are. When you hear from behind you a sound, it's a wet sound. It's like the sound of a piece of meat rubbing on another piece of meat. You look back, and it looks the same. You don't know what changed, but you feel like something did.
Does my character know it changed,
No.
or...
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I still see them behind me, or like
Oh yes, you do. You do see them there. They're behind you.
say,
Is there anything I can like investigate inside of the whale?
That character's totally convinced this is just a thing that has to happen.
So the let's see. You you see that the inside of the whale is, well, you can see that all of its guts are blue, and that you also see that the inside of this whale contains a few lobes on the walls. They're different from what there was before. Whereas before it was all greasy and it was all, well, a smooth kind of surface. There are some knobs and growths like fingers coming out from the side. It feels like they are kind of these small growths that are supposed to help this whale swallow. That's what you think it is. However, it could also be used to push out the things that it does not want inside of it.
Is the whale glowing, or can the human just not see?
It is glowing.
I like
Rail proceeds with caution.
I proceeds eagerly.
Could I walk up to one of the old things?
Pardon? What did you say?
I walk up to one of the things that around the room
Okay.
and see if I can cut it or stab it.
You can. You cut and you stab many times, barely able to get into it, but eventually you are able to, eventually you are able to begin to make small cuts in it. Upon penetrating the surface of this, all the other small esophagus fingers around you begin to shift and poke at you. The walls themselves are alive, and you are filled with fright. It is horrifying that you are inside of a creature that is potentially still alive, and you very much want to leave.
I have no idea what's going on, but after hearing that, I am adamantly blocking them from going.
Pan stabbed like a thing of the whale, and now it started to groan the walls or something.
Okay, so Pan went and stabbed one of the pieces of the whale. It was okay, like lung fibers? You know how like a human's lungs have those fibers on the walls that like wiggle around if something foreign comes in?
Uh-huh. Okay, I understand it now.
Yeah, it's the same way that once one of those was aggravated, all of the others are trying to push the irritating thing out.
My character, just after seeing him do that, my character just says, "Ooh, they don't like that."
Could you stop being fucking freaky?
Oh, but this is just so much fun.
So
Heh.
does that mean they're like actively pushing us out?
Well, they're pushing, but they can't push you very hard. Now, granted, there are hundreds of fingers, but they're not fingers, but they're about the size of fingers, and they're not as strong as fingers, and so you're pushed slowly.
How's the rod doing?
Is it pushing like everyone or just me?
Just you.
I pretend that it's like incredibly strong.
I just say, "Come on, Pan. It'd be a shame for you to die just yet. Fun's
Yeah.
only just beginning."
Can I get my question answered now? How's the rod in my pocket doing?
The rod does not respond to it. It does not. It doesn't seem to cooperate with the whale.
Interesting.
Now, if you all can stop wasting all of our time, I think it's best that we keep going forward. I have something very exciting to show you all.
Benson, you're on the lead. You have the power to decide what we do now.
So I keep going where the thing wants me to. Not Ying, but like the whale. It's like push me outside.
It is lightly pushing you away from it, I guess.
I'm not gonna go against it.
By the way, Pan, I believe you are slightly mistaken. The whale doesn't decide where you go. I do. There's one thing you should not have done. You shouldn't have let the guy with the gun go into the potentially haunted whale. Technically, this is more on you than it is on me.
Alright, we get it. Pan, just keep pushing so we can get this done with.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going.
I follow behind them, and I'm trying to direct them back to that wall where I first saw the captain.
Okay. Alright then. You manage to, you lead them around trying to find the room, but it's as if the whale's innards had shifted, and well, you don't see it. You look around trying to find it, and you look in you try to find it in the same place that it was earlier, but it's just not there. There's no room there. You keep walking, keep pushing until you get to a dead end, but well, it's as if it just closed. Right? It's as if it closed. It closed off there. It's no longer open.
How disappointing.
So are we like in an open area, or like is it still like we're crawling through?
No, you're still having to force. You're still having to swimming and forcing your way through this. Because, by the way, you don't need to breathe. You have no desire to breathe while you're in here.
I mean, they won't be breathing very long anyway, so...
Yeah.
As Rael looks at the dead end, he goes like, "Alright, here we are. Nothing. So I guess you kill us now."
Aw, but that would ruin all the fun, wouldn't it? I guess one of you must be unworthy. Oh well. Let's go back and find something more suitable for this group.
Fucking shit, why did he turn evil? For God's damn sake.
Say, okay, lead the way.
And then, do you take me for a fool? I am not going to let you guys go unsupervised, now would I? You go ahead, Pan.
Okay, but around, where do you think we can go? Even if we wanted to.
You can simply go back the way we came. I'm sure they have a different path for us to follow.
Like go the way we came.
You go back the other way. You find a spot where the path branches. It did not branch before.
Oh, look at that. Something more suitable for the fates of you. Onward, then.
I like investigate it. Something.
Well,
What a long silence.
Yes, I. Uh, how many different paths are there? Are there like two or?
there's two.
All right.
There are two.
I believe it's the one we came in from, the one we just exited from, and then a new one that wasn't there before.
Yes.
I like.
So, 3 in that case.
Can I like roll something to like investigate it or something?
I mean, you've already investigated and figured out that that fork wasn't there.
Oh.
That's... I mean, there's...
You don't want to stay here all night now, do you? I suggest we keep moving.
Okay. Asking which way we go.
Aw, now I thought you were the smart one. Come on, let's stop being an idiot and go through the correct path. I say as I usher them towards the new branching path.
Yes, you do find that one of them kind of connects to this path at an angle. One of the paths, though, does seem to be the natural straight path, so yeah. You take them to the new path, and the what was I gonna say? You go down the new path. You push past some more, you keep pushing, dividing the innards of this whale until you manage to get back to the where did I what was I gonna say? You do find an open space eventually. It contains a bench. Not a sitting bench, a workbench. The kind that woodworking would be done with. Woodworking and perhaps a bit of tinkering.
Like go up to the workbench.
It seems we found your calling.
It
I watch Pan Pan closely with my gun in my hand, just watching, seeing what he does.
I like to investigate it. There's like anything on it.
there are some markings. There would appear on the side, there are some there appear to be like painted on some symbols. You see a saw, a hammer, a pair of Smith's what are they called? It's like yeah, a set of nails. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word. And lastly, a group of 6 small triangular sort of objects. You aren't sure what this last set are. Elbin knows that that he has seen these before, but he doesn't know what they are.
When did Elbin come into the picture? Wait, hold on, did I miss something?
What do you mean? When did he come into the picture? Didn't I say he was lounging in the corner?
No.
Just sitting there leaning against the wall, hands behind his head. Just vibing and relaxing, perhaps waiting for the next adventure to come past.
Character looks at him and then pays him no mind. He continues threateningly suggesting that Pan gets into the workbench.
Wait, gets into the workbench?
To the workbench.
Oh, onto the workbench.
Assume it's like an area, right? Or is it just a bench?
It's the bench.
Okay. Get to the bench.
About as tall as it is wide, and about twice as long.
It's tall. Does Pan need like a high chair or something? Or
No. The bench is a bench.
What the heck was that?
What was that?
Did the universe punish me for making a short joke?
Yes.
Christ.
I don't know what it is, but I blame the elf sitting in the corner.
Like, go to the
That's like-
workbench.
Hi there. I'm
Please.
just gonna say hi there to these adventurers.
There are...
What are you doing inside of a whale?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way,
I'd like to
just,
mention that there are 6 small spiked crystals floating around Elvin's head. Like a crown, but spiky.
I'm in danger.
Oh, by the way, Elvin. Here we don't use the word adventurers. I prefer the word hostages. So,
Okay.
Stop with the fucking act!
Please help me.
no.
That's too bad.
For you, maybe. No, Pan. Let's see what you have to do today.
There were things that were on the table. Were they like actual objects or like symbol?
They were painted on.
Okay.
I like how everyone just accepts that I'm evil now and no one has even made an attempt to help me. Just evil now.
Do I have my things with me? Are my things near me?
Are you... God, what class is Elvin?
He's a warlock.
Yep, a warlock.
He has a
How
backpack.
am I more
that can
possessed than you?
possibly cure you.
He's a neutral good warlock.
Oh,
My
interesting.
backpack has things that can possibly stop you from being evil. And so I'm asking, is my backpack...
Yes, it is.
Can I move my hand?
Yeah, you can. You see, lurkers of the deep don't often come to the surface, but sometimes, rarely, they do drift up when they die.
The what now?
Well, Elvin's a warlock of the lurker in the deep, right?
How am I more connected to your deity than you are?
No, no, that's not how this is working. My deity is an undead lich woman.
Oh, I thought you were the lurker in the deep. That's why I
No.
made a space whale. I thought that you were gonna be, like, sitting at the center of your dead patron.
So
Like,
I'm
No,
cursed for no reason?
This thing doesn't belong to me.
listen, do you think that would have been a cool entrance? Okay? Because I set this up to be
I
a
was
cool
saying
entrance.
that I was someone
Would have been a great entrance.
stuck at sea.
I mean, you're all still gonna die, but that would have been a great entrance.
Yes! Like,
The
because
greatest
if
misunderstanding.
there is this warlock sitting at inside of their patron, and their patron's dead, you would assume that this warlock killed their patron. And that would have been really cool, okay? But, damn it.
Alright, let's just say that I took control of this creature. Does that work out?
Just not gonna follow some lowly elf.
Well, I want to reach into my bag, pull out my holy water flask, and just drench Yin in.
Hiss? Hiss? I don't know.
Does that do anything to him?
Yin, what do you think?
Yeah.
What kind of effects do you think this would have?
I mean, pretty bad effects considering that I am both a tiefling and also cursed. Like, I feel like my character at least will be taking some damage. At the very least.
Does it take the curse off of him?
Well, first I'm gonna ask, how much did you say... Wait, okay, so how much did you say you used?
I'm gonna say half.
Half.
I used half of my holy water flask.
Well...
It's not that big.
The...
It's just a flask. It's 1 pound.
Oh, okay, a pound. Okay, so you have a pint of water. Okay, so you use about half of it, and it does splash on him, and this holy water does penetrate the shadows, and it washes away a section of it, but you see the shadow cloak. Its tendrils reach out and knit itself back together. However, it is not as opaque as it was. So it looks like you had some effect.
Does my character, I don't know, have a regular state of mind yet, or?
How would he react to a cross being pointed at him with someone shouting with someone shouting the power of Christ compels you?
You are quite far
Aggressive
from
barks.
holy. You are quite far from grace. I don't know.
My character's a tiefling. Like, someone's been doing that to me, like, maybe once a day. I mean, I react to it like someone just, I don't know, said bless you after I sneezed. Like, it's not a big deal.
Okay, magically it won't do much, and I mean socially, as he's said, it won't do much.
Yeah.
Dang. Wasted some good holy water.
I mean, the
We
holy
used
water.
half of it and it weakened me, my, whatever was controlling me,
I mean,
so.
the place where it splashed you, it does sting. Okay, like it stings about as much as having hot sauce splashed on you would sting. I assume that stings. It's never happened to me, but I assume that would sting.
Yeah, it stings a fair bit, I know from experience.
I'm gonna walk outside of the room.
He's trying to escape? No, that's not going to happen. After you...
I'm gonna tell you that I'm not escaping. I'm leaving my ship.
Ship, you're in a whale.
You're in a whale. We're in a whale. Just
Even though it's a whale doesn't mean I can't use it as a ship.
It's a
It's
ship.
a submarine.
Is this thing just cursed, or is it now a normal whale?
That's a ship. You're
Is it
correct.
a ship now? Am I just still
What?
cursed? It's a normal ship now, but am I still cursed?
Oh no, it's not a normal wooden ship. It's still a. It's
A whale ship.
No, it is still the dead and slightly decaying corpse of some kind of star god, but like, yeah, it's a ship.
Since it's a ship, I go ask Elvin, have you seen a useless bird and maybe a drunk fisherman somewhere around here?
No. I haven't
And
seen
you're
a
no
lot
use
of
to me. Of course you haven't. Okay, then.
I don't think I've seen anybody for a while. Alright, thank you, bye.
Great. Great. So I'm taking over this whale now. It's mine now. I've just decided that. And I'm going to be pointing my gun at Elvin and forcing him to take me to where he steers this stupid eldritch deity.
You can't take control of my ship.
I have a gun. I can take control of anything I want to.
Yeah, I have a gun too. It's called Eldritch Blast.
Get out.
Great. You do 1d10. I do... Let's see. You do 1d10, and I do about 36 plus 1, so... Say about equal. Be within 50 feet.
With Eldritch Blast.
I shoot him with my gun. This one has higher priority.
I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
What did the one with the gun roll? What did Yin roll with the gun?
Hit?
My dad is calling me.
Okay, have
Hold
fun.
on. I'll come.
Good luck.
Rolled a 16. You rolled an 8. So... Do I get to shoot him first?
The Eldritch Blast is deflected to the side by this pumpkin. However, the pumpkin is slowed down and thumps gently on Elvin.
I want to shoot him again.
Same here. One of two things going to happen. I'm going to run out of bullets, or you're going to be running
I
out of
got a
health.
24.
I got about a 6.
Well, guess what? That's more than a difference of 10, so that Eldritch Blast does hit. With full force, so. Yeah.
What do you roll for his damage?
It does 10 damage.
Roll that?
10. Good. Are you dead?
No, I have more than 10 hit points.
How do you
I'm
have
not
more
an
than
idiot.
10 hit points?
Let me tell you something. I put points in the Constitution because I'm not an idiot. I have
Wow.
14 Yeah. Strange. I built a well-balanced character who is not mid-matched to absolute awfulness. It's amazing. Really.
Yes. Wow.
Constitution is my second highest stat.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot Eldritch Blast one more time.
I'm going to shoot him with my gun. Is he within 50 feet of me, by the way?
Nine.
Is he within... 3.
3.
Is he within 50 feet of me? Yeah, I rolled 3. He rolled a 9.
You are all, I mean, you are about 7 feet away from, I mean, the farthest user away from you is Elvin, who's 7 feet away. The rest of y'all are closer to each other, so.
Great. Great. How unfortunate. I would like to shoot him again.
Well, I would like to shoot you again.
Oh.
$14.
8. I'm getting terrible rolls, which is fitting since I'm the bad guy in this situation. Like, unapologetically, I'm in the wrong here, but I will continue to shoot him. Okay.
Okay, the pumpkin and the blast meet again, because this is Dragon Ball.
This One Piece campaign has genjutsus and Dragon Ball physics.
Okay, this isn't One Piece. Genjutsu, yes, I did take from Naruto, but this is not One Piece. Okay, no.
Okay, fine.
I wrote this campaign before I started watching One Piece. So
I just assume anything with chips is One Piece.
it's closer to this campaign. You know what, I'm just gonna stop the action and say that this campaign is closer to has more inspiration from Minecraft than it does from One Piece. Straight up, this campaign has more inspiration from like fucking 7 Deadly Sins than it does One Piece, man.
Oh, this is great. This is great. It was Yin was such a great character. Oh well. Guess one of us is gonna die here. Probably gonna be me, but I'm gonna keep shooting the stupid warlock.
What happened?
I got it.
I just
So
wanna
much
get.
happened. So much happened. The trying to introduce this warlock has started a chain of events that cannot be undone. Oh wait, I'm the healer too. This is gonna suck for you guys after I die.
All of you
Right.
are in the same. You are all still in the same, like, chamber.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them and 1 of me. How has none of them tried to attempt to restrain me?
I want to say, I'll stop unless you stop.
I say fine.
All right. Who are you people? And why are you in my boat?
Well, I'm gonna make it clear to you that these are all my crew. And a very large bird man just phases through the wall.
That very
What
large
the
bird
fuck
man
is
gets shot by my gun immediately. 19 to hit.
I want to aim
yeah.
my hands at him.
Well,
at the
shite,
ready.
damn, turn
10
me into a
damage.
fucking drumstick, eh?
I
Fine then.
said that captain was dead, and that captain's gonna be staying dead. I don't care about this stupid eldritch abomination of a ship. That thing's gonna die.
Yeah, at least let me take your little squiddy boy with me.
Idiot
Hand
has.
it over.
Does that idiot have more than 10 health? Wait a minute. I thought he only had 1 because he messed up his character.
No, I think you fixed it. Like when we.
I want to shoot him.
Yes. This has to happen.
I got her 27.
How are you getting such
What?
high rolls? What
I
is
rolled a
your
20
bonus?
plus 7.
What? How are you plus 7?
My spell attack is plus 7.
I have a higher spell than you.
I'm rolling damage now.
I forgot I was using a gun this whole time. I have a higher spell attack damage than you.
I got
have
10.
higher spell attack than you. Interesting. Great. Does this bird have more than 20 hit points? I believe we just Robocopped him.
Would you stop hitting me? I will die when we finish talking, but let me finish talking before I die, alright? Alright?
No, I'm gonna shoot him again.
He leaves.
23.
He just, he just kind of disappears into smoke before you can hit him.
Dang it.
No, what? Oh, that was clearly a ghost because the captain died a long
Sore
time ago.
loser!
I believe he was going to tell us something important. I feel like he was going to tell us something important, but we now lost the info on because of our general behavior when seeing a dead captain.
To be fair, you were the first one to shoot.
In my defense, he was dead. Also, in my other defense, I'm evil. Technically. Also, I am severely weakened by getting hit by eldritch magic. How has none of you tried to restrain me? The guy with the gun.
Because I kinda went to do something. I guess Rail just saw the action merge with the shadows to not deal with it.
You're going to stealth?
Yeah, I suppose.
Great, what'd you roll?
So that's 26.
Wow, all of you have much better stat modifiers than I do.
I have +7 spells because of my expertise.
Of course. Of course.
What are you guys doing here? In my boat.
Point to and say following him.
Alright.
No?
Why
I was
did you bring them into my boat?
I
Ray
was trying
emerges
to-
from the shadow and goes, "This creature has abducted us into your ship because he wanted to kill us or something."
I point to the
I wouldn't
ship
say kill.
and
That would have
That
ruined all the
sounds
fun.
like a you problem. Get out.
I do not believe that's how that works. Now then, if you don't mind, I'll be taking my group, and we will be going to whatever fate lies us within this. Let's go. I point my gun towards the group.
how far
I want
away
to
is he
cast
from
Charm
us?
Person.
Okay.
You
I
wish
wanna
to fight
cast-
me, boy?
I want to cast it on Ian.
Can you all not remember my name?
What's your name?
Yin! Don't call
That's
me
what
Ian!
I said.
You said Ian!
No, I didn't.
He did said, Ian.
I said Yin.
You definitely said Ian.
I did not say Ian.
Okay, whatever. You try and cast Charm Person on me?
Yes.
What's the saving throw?
15.
So
Wisdom.
what do I roll? Wisdom?
Yes.
18.
Dang it. Does that
Plus
still
4.
count as it being cast?
Yes.
Dang. I have something else
spells
that
back at a long. You get your spells back every short rest. Stop complaining.
Yes, Yef is correct.
Mm-hmm. I've been out of spell slots for the past, session and a half.
I only have one spell slot.
Great. Sucks for you. Get it back you get it back every short rest. I have to wait literal days.
Can I cast Prestidigitation and make a rope? I'm pretty sure they have a rope, but can I make a rope?
Uh,
I mean, I don't.
A
It's a
10-foot
cantrip,
long
you can-
rope.
yes.
Wouldn't it be incorporeal since I don't think prestidigitation makes physical objects?
Oh, hang on. Give me a second.
Or you can use that rope you actually have, since I'm pretty sure every single kit starts you off with a 50-foot rope.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every
I have
single
a
one of us.
50-foot rope. I'm gonna tie my rope to Yin.
You can attempt. I say you can certainly attempt to.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt
And I assist.
to tie my
Bonk.
rope around Yin.
Bonk to the
I
head.
wanna assist.
I will attempt to bonk him on the head with my.
I wanna assist in tying up Ian.
And then
17.
if
Does a
you
17
attempt
hit your
to
warlock?
pop me on the head, I will attempt to stab you with my sickle.
Does a 17 hit your warlock?
Give me a second.
What's your
Yes.
AC?
Yes, it does.
Great. I deal 10 damage to you. Get 8 plus 2.
I'm definitely in danger.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hit me.
What?
You said you're attacking with your sickle. Roll to hit me.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I have to change my HP to 1. Please don't attack me.
Oh.
I don't want to
If
die.
my character is going to be dying, so will all of yours. I can guarantee you that. I mean, Yin did not have to die. I mean, Yin could have picked a way different storyline, but Yin just decided full evil. Like, it was going to be settled
Does
over
the
that.
23 hit?
The 23 hit?
Yes.
Ah, no. A 23 totally doesn't hit my druid. No, totally. Full
Oh,
damage.
just making sure. 3.
I'm still alive! Somehow.
I say, coughing up blood. I concede. Please don't kill me.
I'd like to remind you that you're level 1. I'm pretty sure you're level 1. Just in case you forgot, you are a level 1. Okay, just in case you forgot.
Yes, I'm level 1. And my character is heavily messed up.
Can Rail just come up from the back and hit him with the dagger?
Go for it, because there's only one way out for my character. I see, there's only one way out for my character. Go ahead and try.
I see only one way out for my character, too.
Your character's not a danger yet.
Yes, I am. I have 1 health point.
No, your character is not a danger. I don't think your character's going to be attacked.
I'm
by the
in
entire-
danger.
Yeah, you're not. You're not a danger. You're in danger.
I'm very much in danger.
Did you roll rail? Rail. Rail. Would you roll to attack me with the dagger? Rail. You there or? Is my mic working? Just to be clear, is my mic working?
Yes.
Oh.
Kyle, we live in the same house. I can literally slap you right now.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
What did you roll to
My
attack
connection
me?
just died.
Ah. What did you roll to attack me?
What do I add to attack rolls?
Dexterity modifier? I think it's added automatically. It's added automatically whenever you attack. Or you're using a regular dice. Just roll and add your dexterity modifier. Also using the sharp end or the blunt end of your dagger to attack.
Yeah. So that'll be a 22 to attack.
God, why do I suck at rolling? Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
So, what should I? What die do I use?
What weapon? What die does your weapon have? Normally, it would have like a 1d4 or
Yeah,
1d8 sort of thing.
it's a 1d4 plus 3 of piercing damage, but because I suppose I'm using the other end of the dagger, like sort of to knock you out. I guess
Okay.
I don't
Go
add
ahead.
the piercing. So, anyways, that is a mighty 1 of damage.
Oh, my character's knocked out. Had 1 health left after the Eldritch Blast that did 10 damage, and then the stupid sickle that did 3 damage. I was not threatening. It's just the fact that I had a gun that you'll listen to me.
Yes, I think what I intended to do. Yes.
Am I just unconscious, or do I have to roll death saves?
For you, my friend. Death saves. Just for you,
Saves?
my friend. I give death saves. Just for you, my friend.
Okay, what do I have to beat? To get successes, what do I have to beat?
What'd you say?
What do I have to roll higher than in order to get a success?
10.
Okay, my first roll was an 11, so that's 1 success. I think they're tying me up as I hit the ground.
Yes.
And
Most
that
of it is
one is a
weapon.
natural 20, so is that 2?
Yes.
20 was
I
2.
know for trainees.
Great, I am back up with 1 HP.
As we are tying you up.
I'm taking your weapon.
Oh. Which weapon?
Gun.
For sure the gun just appears, but can certainly try. Great. I have 1 HP and I am tied up. Okay. Now what do we do?
I guess I'll walk to Elvin and
It's pronounced Elbean.
Elvin and use cure wounds.
You have cure wounds?
Yeah.
I'm undead. What if that... you could... Never mind.
10.
Never mind. He heals 10?
8 plus 2.
Thank you. Now I have 11 HP again.
So what are you going to do with me now? Throw me into a... What are you going to do now? Throw me into the nearest temple or something?
Get you cured. You're probably a pretty cool guy.
Oh, Elbean. I'm not the one who needs help. You are. Don't you free me from these shackles, and I can help you, friend.
I want to... I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, okay, I'll join you, but that's not true, and I want to roll deception.
Good luck beating my insight. The heck are your stats?
I rolled a 20 plus 5 for deception.
I rolled a 20 plus 4 for
Wait,
insight.
what?
Waste of a 20 that I don't even succeed on.
Nice.
So
So
you think
we
that I'm
both
just-
rolled 20s, and I still lose.
I'll be right back.
Of course you are. My character, like, firmly believe that he's on my side, or is like, he can kind of be convinced later. Type thing. Fury, I'm just assuming they're all taking me back to town to get cleansed of some sort.
Most definitely.
My character still looks completely dark and evil, right? Like,
Very dark.
awful. Well, there goes plan one for when we get back to town. Cute squid thing. Cute, evil, spiky squid thing. Still in my head?
You can feel it, but it doesn't respond.
Betrayer. Do I have to be holding my gun to fire it?
Yes. With both hands.
Ah.
Yes.
You just start hearing ominous whispers that are
LB has
just going,
returned.
let him go. Let him go. You hear ominous whispers chanting, let him go. The entire time we're driving. This stupid road.
Go. Let him go.
Can I do
Repeats
anything
on
to
loop,
ignore them?
non-stop, for hours while we were driving here. If I'm suffering tied up, you're suffering too.
Your sins will catch up to you someday.
What happened in the short amount of time I was gone?
So
So
much.
we're taking Jin to get fixed from this curse, and he started to use whispers to chant ominous things on our ears. But I think I want my character to roll for something to try to ignore it.
I used a combination of both druidcraft and thaumaturgy to make just the sound of a ton of crows cawing non-stop because I refuse to not annoy someone on this ship while I'm being dragged.
So we're on a ship right now?
Yes.
I want to take a short rest.
I would like to attempt to take a long... No, I will not take a long rest while I'm chanting these ominous things. Refuse. This will just keep going on until I get cleansed.
You
So-
attempt to short rest, but the echoing whispers are just too unsettling for you to be able to rest. I'm not saying that you're trying to sleep because you wouldn't be able to do that either, but it's just you can't rest. You're on edge. You're kept in suspense by these echoing whispers.
Suck it!
Wait,
And
I have resistance against being frightened.
I don't care.
Yeah, how are you going to relax when I'm just constantly whispering annoying things into your ear?
But
You're
they're
not
like
frightened,
scary.
you're annoyed to the point where you cannot relax properly.
So I'm annoyed, I'm not scared.
Okay, let's hope we can get this story back on track, because I
It's
feel like
not-
me being evil has derailed this.
It's not
Firmly.
a specific kind of thing which you are being able to use your abilities to resist. The ability Eldritch Whispers targets you in a way that you can't resist it. Unless you have resistance to Genjutsu, which you don't.
Yeah, you should have built a Naruto character instead.
So I'm still
Okay, we're just fast forwarding towards them being in a town now, because I refuse to let them actually take a long rest, because that is not happening on my watch. Well, still technically.
Yeah, you managed to. I mean, Eldritch Whispers does last for 8 hours, so.
Oh, it lasts for 8 hours? Okay, cool. I'm taking a short rest while they're getting whispers
No,
into
you
their
have
ears.
to. No, it is like. No, it is concentration, but it's also 8 hours. And.
And I'm suffering by making them suffer, but it's totally worth it.
How's the rod doing?
It doesn't like. It does not. You can't tell if it doesn't. If it like is repulsed by these whispers, or if it is trying to agree with it, because it. I don't know. It has some strong vibes. You don't know what the vibes are, but they're strong vibes.
I just noticed this magical rod and I say, what's that?
Would Rail like to roll a vibe check?
What just happened?
Let's see. If you want to try to figure out what this rod is doing, you can do investigation. Try to
Alright.
do some detective work.
12.
12. Well, the yes, a 12. So this rod. You remember how this rod. You can recall how the rod touched the purple tree. And you can also recall how this purple tree emitted similar sounds when the rod was attracted to it. So, you think that because the rod liked the tree, then the rod is going to like yin. And so you conclude that the rod agrees with yin, and the rod might get more power if it touches yin. This is what you've determined from your
The rod is evil, keep it away from me.
As soon as Rail hears that, as soon as Rail hears that, he just goes and kind of like on a not very gentle manner puts the rod like on top of you.
How fun.
Wait, also because of
Happens.
this, I want to touch Yin. I'm just gonna touch Yin. No real reason, more just like a poke on the side of the face.
I will attempt to bite his finger. I rolled an 11 to bite his finger while he tried to poke me on the head. What's his age?
Oh, 14.
I missed.
I want to say hey, and then like pop his mouth like you do a baby's arm.
Are my arms and legs? Is it just my arms and legs tied up, by the way?
Well, is it their arms and legs? Who tied them up?
I think it's Braille. Took his weapon.
I was one of the contributors for sure. So, say, I'd say, yes, maybe.
So only my arms and legs are tied up.
Yes. Well, most
Is
likely.
the rope around
yes.
the rope around my chest, or is it around my hands and like feet? The quick clarifying question. That's not suspicious at all.
I'm kinda not hearing well what you're saying because my connection sucks. But anyways, I
Is the rope around my like my chest, where it's like binding my arms to my side, or is it around my hands that like binds them together?
no, I'd say like it's wrapped like around your arms and like around your torso,
Okay.
like that sort of thing.
Okay, so my arms are like on opposite sides,
That's
bound tied together by the rope around my chest. Got it. They're tied on opposite sides.
Yep.
That's interesting. Okay. Let's have that knowledge for later. Go on. I'm guessing we're arriving at town soon?
So, this next place that you're going to, you pull up. It's another island.
Do any of us know this place?
Well, kind of.
I was a noble. Do I know this place?
You see,
Since I don't have a home, do I know this place?
no. No, this is a different island. You haven't been here. It's a small island, very very small. There is one manor, just nice, made of wood, right? Nice wooden walls, wooden roof, and most of it is farmland.
Do I know this place?
No, you don't. You've never been here before.
Okay, good. I was worried that I was back home for some reason. Okay, continue.
The island also contains a sort of a pier that goes off into the water.
Are there any trees?
No.
Alright, I want to shoot the pier with Eldritch Blast.
You're going to war with an island, and yet I'm the one being tied up?
Um.
Does the 26 hit this pier?
I don't know. What's the island's AC?
Yo,
Well,
what's the island's AC?
there is a
Have you
burn
rolled
mark
below
on the
20
pier.
to hit?
There is a burn mark on the pier.
Okay, good.
It does not
I wanna-
catch on fire, but
I want to go next to the spot on the pier and tell everyone else to just get.
Also, I like the assumption that we just left our ship and all our stuff behind.
what do you mean? Like you were on
So
the
I assumed we were. I thought we were riding in the stupid whale ship, so the stuff on our stupid small ship is like just
wait,
still
wait,
in the middle
wait,
of
wait. You're riding on the whale? I thought you. Oh, I thought you were on your.
We never specified if we were on the whale or
Yeah, I thought you left the
our
whale
ship.
over there. I thought you left the whale over there, and you're riding on your wood ship.
I
But it
thought
would've been
so
better.
too. I thought so too.
I mean, of course. Like,
Okay, can we just say that we're on the regular ship then?
yeah, I mean,
'Cause
of course,
I
when
would
you
much
left
rather
the,
prefer
I'm just gonna
that.
say this. When you left the whale, you found that all of its spines were significantly larger, but other than that, it wasn't moving and like trying to bite you or anything.
All right. Yeah, we came on our ship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, just one quick question. How did we get the ship in the first place? Because I assumed either they already had the ship and I just joined them, or I bought the ship and then I hired them.
Captain
I'm the one with the money.
Captain L. Reefer was in the Navy for a while, and when he decided to leave, he had served for a while, and that's how he trained enough to get to be level 1. And when he decided to leave service, he was given the option of getting a small plot of land to farm, but he requested instead that he could get a small ship, and they said, yeah, okay, we'll give you a small boat. That's fine. You can have that instead. And so then he went and gathered the rest of you to be his crew.
Okay, makes sense.
That's how it happened.
Okay. So I'm guessing these villagers of this island look on to see a mass of shadows, a demonic mass of shadows being tied up with a rope, being walked out of a ship. I mean, this is all pretty crazy for the average commoner to see.
What commoners? You don't see any commoners.
Also,
There's
don't
nobody.
think that these people are commoners. Maybe every single one of them are thieves and just built this island for protection.
It's a pretty good-looking mansion, by the way. It looks like a giant mansion to me, because I am possessed.
Well, maybe they built it with the money that they stole.
I don't know why you're making basic conversation with a dude who is literally possessed. Like you are having this full-on conversation about the ethics of whether or not this is a pirate island with a guy who is just a possessed thing of shadows, which every single time he talks, a giant ominous voice.
Yes. You,
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, you still think that this guy is some kind of demon. I mean, he still looks possessed. Like you're not comfortable You may have spent plenty of time with him, but you're not any more comfortable.
Okay.
There like a church or a temple on this island that can cleanse me, or like a stupid sage?
I completely forgot about something I can do. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Continue.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering when you would notice it. So no, there's no church, there's no temple.
Ooh, sex for you guys. I'm still possessed.
Well,
All right. I want
we
to
can
get down on.
we can just leave you on the ship and
I want to stand yin up, get down on both of my knees, and start praying to Arizini.
Is he next to me? Yeah, is he next to me, and how far away is he, by the way?
Well, he's about 5.
He's 5 feet away from me?
Well, Elbin is. I don't know how far away God is from you.
what?
Great. Those questions earlier. You see, as a tiefling, my character has a 5-foot tail. So I would like to smack Elvin with my pickaxe-like tail.
Pickaxe-like tail.
Oh, sex for you guys. Have a 5-foot long tail. Oh, I rolled an 8. Oh, it fails. No! Okay. I rolled an 8. Your AC is like 14, I believe.
Yes.
I miss with my tail.
That was the power of God protected.
I was looking forward to hitting you upside the head with my tail. That is literally, looks like a pickaxe.
He has great reflexes.
I'm gonna keep praying. As I pray, these whispers start to speak around me, chanting, "Do re me."
How is your lich more holy than me?
My lich isn't technically evil.
They're still undead.
Yeah, not by her choice.
By the way, you said Dorime. Is that like from some anime? Is that from
No.
what
It
anime
is
is that from?
exactly from an anime.
Because I know that's either from the Bible or it's from like Steins
I meant
Gate.
that one. I meant that one song.
Oh, you mean Hatsune Miku? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Hang on, I'll play it for a second.
So
I'll play it for a second.
He means that one song that appears on like every single D&D Vine, which is just the random chanting song that people use whenever they do warlock memes.
I would like to see this.
Alright. Hopefully. I'm sorry, that is a horrible.
Can you just link the video, Albin?
I'm not on my computer. So no. I can't do that.
My laptop is lagging a little bit, but I will try and find the song.
No, I got. I figured out how to get
This
the
is
link.
important.
How do I play rhythm? Okay, I got it.
Okay, let's just keep on going.
Then the whispers just abruptly stop.
I rolled a 3. What's your God's AC?
Give me 1 second, and I'll find that for you.
Your God has stats?
Yeah, they do.
Your God has stats? Does that mean I can kill them, like, reasonably?
Not reasonably, but it is possible.
I love that this happened, and Pampan and I are just in the sidelines, just looking at this.
Kind of left like right before we left the ship, so I don't know what happened.
Well, I assume that me and Elbean are on the ship and that you guys just left to go do whatever.
I can't find it.
Maybe that's because a Eldritch deity should not have stats.
It doesn't. I was going along with your joke.
I think I'm joking. I have rolled to attack your god. I got a 3.
I'm just gonna assume she catches your tail.
I will do a strength check against the stupid god to get my tail free. Jester still dancing during this.
DM, can I do this because I don't want it to?
Yeah, well.
Can
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
control
stop joking
the
around and
god
trying to
in
attack a god.
my image?
What do you say?
Can I control this god in my image? Am I the one basically controlling this? Because I don't want to do that and do something that's like I shouldn't be able to do.
You're not controlling it per se, but you are recommending
I know. I
it.
mean,
Well, no, it's like you recommend. Like it understands what you want, and it will do it if it seems reasonable.
all right. This god is technically my mother, so.
Yeah, it'll help you if it seems reasonable, but it's not going to do anything. You know, it won't do just anything. Okay.
Cure this druid person.
Okay.
I just
I'm not even gonna question it. I'm
say
just
that.
gonna assume they're a lich. They have undead knowledge. They can probably do it.
DM, can they do it?
Yeah.
I'm cured. Oh man, I have to be the more. Oh
Wait.
man.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. You said, can you? Oh, you asking if you can cure them of this?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you cure them of their curse?
Well, how badly do? Okay, Yin. How badly does Yin want to hold on to this curse?
Let me tell you something. Yin, as a person, would not like this curse. It completely goes against his entire philosophy as a person, and he does not like this curse. Me as a player loves this curse, but if I'm going by Yin, Yin would not want this curse at all. At all. So Yin
We
would
can
like
just
to
say
get
he
rid of
has-
this curse immediately.
Well,
We can
If-
just say he was acting like this because he was possessed, cursed or whatever.
yes, the curse is forcefully wrested out of Yin. However, it still keeps its wits about it. The
My
tentacle.
character.
What?
Oh, sorry,
No,
I
no,
could barely hear you.
Finish Yin. I want to hear what Yin has. I want to hear the things about Yin. Tell me, Hive. Tell me, Hive.
I mean, Mike, I was basically just going with the my character seems fine, but every single time he does something that would be considered like bad or evil or like emotionally motivated, like you see a little like faint glow of like black tentacles around him. That whole thing, like he's kind of cured from the curse, but he'll never be free of it. That sort of thing. He's more in control, but he's not fully like in control. You all can hear me, and I can just go on a
Yeah.
rant, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, DM, what happens?
Well, I'm going to ask, what you have described, do you prefer this, what you've said, or, well, I have a plan in mind. I'm not going to tell you what it is,
Elaborate.
but
Okay.
I mean, I know it doesn't go along with what you want, but I mean, I have a story that I want to tell. Do you want my plan that I'm
I'll
not going
go
to tell
along with
you?
you. If this story is going to be as good as this campaign has been, like, so far, then I'll go with whatever story you're going to be doing with this.
Yeah. All right. Continue the music. Come on, put. Come on, give me back the music.
Go. Albin! Dory
Oh.
May May.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dory, make me whole again.
Holy.
Wrong thing. Alright, and then the ray of light just stops. And then the hooded figure slowly disappears.
So, DM, what happens now?
The dark and shadowy squid dives down into the boards of the ship, and you see a wave spread as if a fat water drop fell. Right? You just see the slow wave spread over the ship's deck. The boat. Wait, first I'm gonna ask. Were you when this all happened? Were you still on the boat? I thought you were on the pier when this all happened. Were you on the boat?
I thought we agreed that me and Albin were on the boat, but everyone else just left and went onto the dock to do whatever.
Okay. Well, okay, good. The boat begins to move. It is anchored, but it moves smoothly as if there is no anchor. As if the anchor has just become incorporeal and it drifts through all the obstacles.
I'm gonna aim my hands down at where the dripped, where the thing went into the boat.
Also, as far as I'm guessing as far as Pan and Rail know, it looks like we just ditched them on the pier.
Oh yes, it does.
I'm pretty sure they were off the boat.
Oh yeah, it does look
But
like
did they
ditch
hear
them.
the loud Dorime?
Oh, did they hear it? I mean, okay, yes, but
I thought you
also
were just-
no. Yes, they heard it, but it was kind of like it didn't come from you. It didn't come from the ship. It came from like it came from a point about a mile off stern. Like, but yeah, they heard it. But like, it came from all the way over there. You're not entirely sure what it was over there that was singing, but it was over there.
Could they see the giant big ray of light?
Oh yes.
I feel like that and hearing that would
Awfully holy for a lich.
say that one more time.
The world's holiest lich.
Oh yeah.
Like, for a reason. How?
I mean, she wasn't evil. She was a very good person.
Okay, sure. It's not about being evil, it's about them being an undead lich.
No, she was turned against her will.
I'm not gonna question your...
That's why
gonna
my
question-
entire point of life is to kill all the undead that were created. I basically kill necromancers that don't ask for consent.
So you're a cleric!
No, I gain my power from this deity.
So you have a higher power helping you cleanse the evil undead and necromancers. So you're a
But
cleric.
it's a lich, so I'm a warlock.
It's basically the same thing as having the Raven Queen as your patron.
Don't.
Okay, I'm gonna stop getting into the semantics. What did you say you were doing to that giant blob on the ship?
I was aiming my hands at it, preparing for an eldritch blast, just waiting.
Oh, sure, you can rapid fire Eldritch Blast with the speed of bullets, literal bullets, but when it comes to shooting the black stain, you take your sweet, sweet time.
Well, I just want to be sure before I don't just blow up the ship. What if it's not there anymore? What are you doing to stop the ship? Nothing.
What do you expect me to do?
Try to call for help? Do something.
What help? You're the only person on the ship.
You're on the ship.
Meanwhile,
Outside
being
feeding
pimping on the docks,
Do you-
just
Do
looking
you
help.
think they're going to trust my calling for help after all I've done to...
But, I mean, I trust my deity, and I saw that the tentacles went off of you. I know you're cured. I know my stuff. I'm literally an evil
Untie me.
being hunter. I hunt evil beings for a living.
You're a paladin.
No! I'm not a cleric. I'm not a paladin. I just happen to have similar traits. Heck, if you want to prove this so bad, I will multi-class paladin, cleric, and warlock. I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
Okay, let's just get back to the story. This is hilarious.
No, you already started this. I'm multi-classing all of those right now.
No.
You need a level for each of them. You realize that, right?
I'm gonna hold out on that.
Sure will. Okay, so what's happening with the two people who were on the stupid dock while we were floating away?
Would we know?
Oh no, you're not just like slowly
Yeah.
floating away. I
Would we
mean,
have?
yeah, no, this ship is going like 5 times the speed that you were able to sail with wind. Like, it's...
Well, if I knew that, I would have shot the boat away.
You guys are stranded on a stupid island while we're getting taken somewhere.
And don't forget that that voice, don't forget that voice, right? Did carry along with the tentacle creature, right? Like it did. That he kept talking. You remember that, and I don't mean the singing. I mean that. No, I mean whatever that being was. It. All right, somebody left. That's cool.
That's the radio thing.
Oh, it's okay, it's the rhythm.
Was just about.
Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
So me and Pan have been seeing like this from afar. Like we heard the holy singing, we saw a beam of light, and now we see the ship just going up.
Well, you see, as it's moving away, you see dark tendrils of chaotic energy wrapping themselves around the ship, and you can see that the shape of the ship is changing to look more demonic. Like it's starting to gnarl and twist.
I want to pull out my cross.
I mean, y'all on the ship don't see that it's changing, but from the dock, you can see that the ship is becoming some kind of demon vessel.
I'm sorry, did you just say you had a cross? Isn't that basically a holy symbol? So you're basically
I have a holy symbol.
Paladin.
No, I got that from the haunted one. So.
Okay. On the ship, we can't go any further. Okay.
Right. Can't go any further.
No, I don't mean physically. I mean that if you do go physically further, you encounter the next part. You encounter the content that requires all of the party to be here. So I need to come and talk to the people on the island now.
Okay, then.
Right.
I need to get you all on the ship before you continue in this direction. Because, like, you're like a mile away from the next thing. Okay, so on the island, we got Pan and we got Rael. Both on the island. So you on the pier, right? It's a nice wood pier, about 20 feet long.
Yep.
For about 10 feet of it, it's just wood, wood planks coming out. Then for another 10 feet, there is a kind of a stone pillars in the water, so that it looks like if there's a particularly strong current, it can wash away one half of the pier, but not the other half, because the other half is strong and it is thick, because there's stone pillars. And so, on the island, however, it is just built on sand. So if there is a very strong current that can wash away a large quantity of sand, it might be able to wash away the other half of the pier. but that will be difficult because it will require a lot of moving sand. Now, like I said, this island is small. When I say small, I don't mean that it has a whole village on it, because like I said, there's only one building. Just one building on it, and a bunch of farmland. It looks like there's enough land to support about 1 or 2 people.
What's the building made out of?
The building is made out of wood. Wood walls, wood roof. The roof is made of a different wood than the walls.
I take it apart and like make another boat of it.
Are you going to try to take apart the house?
I'm gonna try to take apart the dock.
Oh, the dock.
first.
Oh, you're gonna try to take apart the dock. There are nails that are made of iron that keep the wood planks together. How will you remove the nails?
I thought you made weapons. How do you not have a hammer?
I can use my light hammer.
You have a light hammer. Yeah. Light hammers are like tinkering hammers. A war hammer you can't. But yes, since you have a light hammer, yes. Yeah, you can.
Because I take it apart, put all the wood on the island.
You're able to start removing some planks from the dock. You pick them up, you lift them off pick up the planks, lift them off the dock, lift them off the pillars, and then carry them over to the beach, where you throw them onto the beach. You manage to get a nice pile of planks. They're about 6 feet long by about 8 inches wide and about an inch thick. Good dimensions for wood planks. However, in order to make a ship, you would need curved wood. Are you going to curve the wood, or are you going to go try to ask around and see if there's somebody here that can help you?
I guess I ask someone around.
You ask around. Well, you try to find somebody. You check in the buildings. Despite the fact that it's still daytime, because, oh yeah, here's another thing. The sun is getting close to setting, but I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned this already, but I'm pretty sure that the crystal was this morning, right? Was it this morning?
It happened 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the same day as the crystal. Wow. You see?
Yep.
Yes. Very action-packed day. So,
Why I take notes. This happened so fast.
yeah.
By the way, it does not look good for our crew if two of the members literally died on day 2 of our adventure.
Well, yes, but risks must be taken. After all, this is quite a legendary artifact.
Oh,
So, in one of the buildings, you do see a of group of birds. I don't mean birdmen like El Reefer. No, these are birds, just regular birds, large birds, raptors. They're feeding on some kind of meat. It appears to be an herbivore that they're feeding on. It doesn't look like a human, nor does it look like a carnivorous creature. It doesn't. It's too fat. It's too fat to be a carnivore. Um, the the birds observe you, but they make no move to attack. In the other buildings, there is nobody. By this point, the ship has begun to. At this point, the ship has, over there, off in the distance, has begun to turn. You see it turning around. You hope that it will come back to the island, but you're not entirely sure what this Shadow Demon's plans are.
do I still have all my tools? Are they like still on the ship?
You, yeah, you have your tools in your bag. You decided that when you went on land, you might need to engage in some diplomacy, so you brought all your tools.
Use my carpenter tools to build the boat. Like bend the wood.
You have your entire inventory.
I would just like to say Rail is doing so much.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm just very confused because I don't know. Because I was a bit lost on when this was happening. Like if this was before or after the ship left. The ship started to move on its own.
This is all happening afterwards. All this stuff is a reaction to the ship leaving.
I guess
Alright.
to just put together the wood into a makeshift boat.
Yeah, I think that's the better option.
You do not. You don't. Hmm. Hmm. The the boards on the beach have somehow, while you weren't paying attention, they reassembled themselves into the dock.
Oh, nice. Haunted Island. Haunted Island.
Yeah. You go to investigate where the boards were, and a message is drawn in the sand. It reads, "Do not disturb our island. We have nothing that you want, and you have nothing that we want."
Oh man, the bird's freaking doing genjutsus here.
And so now I am going to end this session because I haven't written anything more. I need to go write some more.
It's fine.
All right.
I mean, a 3-hour session's